cookies.
10 cookies? Wow. Santa must have a big tummy.
He sure does. I hope we leave him yummy treats this year.
Christmas is the greatest holiday. Yay.
Yes, presents and joy. So much fun. The food, oh the food.
And we share love. Hearts feel happy.
Love is the best. Makes the world shine. And the food, oh the food.
Peace on earth. Everyone hugs.
Hugs are warm, like cozy blankets and food. Oh, the food.
Smiles everywhere. So bright and cheery.
Like twinkly lights. Sparkle, sparkle. Cookies, cookies.
Christmas magic. It's super special.
Yes. Let's spread joy and love and eat a lot of food. Yay.
Merry Christmas.
I want to go to Grandma's house for Christmas.
Yay! Grandma makes the best cookies. Do you like her cookies?
Yes, they're super yummy. And the hot cocoa, too.
Ooh, and we can play with the puppy. He's so fluffy.
Puppy cuddles are the best. I miss him.
Me too. And we can help Grandma decorate the tree.
Oh, yes. I love the sparkly ornaments.
Sparkles make everything magical. Can we sing songs too?
Yes, Christmas songs make me happy.
Let's ask Mommy to take us soon.
Yay, Grandma's house, here we come.
Hey, Braylon, what do you think is the best Christmas dessert?
Ooh, I love that. Maybe cookies? They're so sweet and yummy.
Cookies are super fun, but what about gingerbread? It's all spicy and cute.
Oh yes, gingerbread houses are the best. So much frosting.
Yum! And what about yummy pies, like pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie is cozy. It makes me feel all warm inside.
Yes, and hot cocoa with marshmallows. That's a dessert too.
Oh, I love that. It's like a hug in a cup.
So many yummy choices. Can't we have them all?
Yes, please. Christmas is the best with all the sweet treats.
Hey, I wanted to talk about what do I get Mom for Christmas?
That sounds fun. What do you think she likes best?
She loves pretty things. Maybe sparkly stuff?
Ooh, sparkly. Like a shiny necklace?
Yes. And what about a cute card?
Yes. A card with a big heart.
So sweet. We can draw some happy faces on it.
Yay. And we can help wrap it up all cozy.
Then she'll be so happy.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas. She will love it.
Hey, do you think Santa takes vacations?
Oh, I love that idea. Maybe he goes to sunny places.
Like the beach? With sand and seashells?
Yes, Santa could build sandcastles. How fun.
And drink coconut juice. Yum!
Or maybe he visits the North Pole's secret spa.
Ooh, a cozy hot tub with snowflakes.
Yes, and he can relax after delivering gifts.
I bet the reindeer get vacations too.
Oh, definitely. Maybe they fly to Rainbow Island.
Rainbows, that sounds so magical.
Santa and the reindeer deserve all the fun.
Yes, vacations are for happy smiles.
Yay for Santa and his adventures. Yes, let's.
Imagine a world where the warmth and joy of Christmas never fade. In the small town of Winterville, decorations twinkled on every street corner, even in July. The locals had made a pact to keep the spirit of Christmas alive all year long. Each month brought a unique celebration, from caroling in spring to decorating pumpkins in the fall. The town square became a canvas for creativity, adorned with lights, wreaths, and cheerful displays. Families gathered weekly for potlucks, sharing cookies and stories, embracing the joys of community. Children woke up each day with the excitement that the holidays brought, as if waiting for Santa's sleigh. They found joy in simple things, snowball fights in winter, flower picking in summer, all reminiscent of the season. One day, a newcomer named Clara moved into town and felt the contagious cheer envelop her. She joined the community, learning to weave love and kindness into everyday acts. As the months turned, Clara realized that the true magic wasn't just in the decorations, but in the hearts of the people. And so in Winterville, every day truly became a celebration of love, laughter, and the joy of Christmas, year-round. What if every day felt like Christmas? For Sylvia, that dream became her reality in the quaint town of Evergreen. Inspired by her grandmother's unwavering holiday spirit, she decided to infuse joy into every single day. From January through December, she would surprise her neighbors with small gifts and cheerful notes. During the hot summer months, she'd host a Christmas in July picnic, complete with carols and homemade cookies. As autumn approached, her annual harvest festival included a Thanksgiving tree adorned with gratitude leaves. Sylvia's house was adorned with twinkling lights, each more dazzling than the last, creating a warm glow against the winter chill. Friends and strangers alike soon found themselves caught up in her enthusiasm, eagerly embracing her joyful not-so-secret. The community began to reflect Sylvia's spirit, each person finding ways to spread kindness in their own unique ways. With laughter and love filling the air, Evergreen transformed into a place where kindness knew no season. As the last lights were put away after the new year, the townsfolk vowed to carry Sylvia's spirit forward. In the end, they realized that the true gift of Christmas was the joy they could share every day, and it was a gift that kept giving.
In a sleepy town, the old church bell had fallen silent for 20 long years. Its frayed rope and rusty clapper became symbols of forgotten hope. Yet every Christmas Eve, the townsfolk gathered in the snowy square, their hearts full of longing. This year, a little girl named Anna stood beneath the towering bell, her small hands clasped tightly in prayer. Lord, let the bell sing again. Remind us you are always near. As midnight approached, a fierce gust of wind swept through the square, rattling the stillness. Suddenly, the frayed rope began to sway, pulling taut with a defiant strength. Then, with a deep groan, the bell rang out, strong and resonant, its sound cutting through the night. Families from distant farms, drawn by the enchanting melody, rushed toward the square, their lanterns flickering like stars. Joyful laughter and carols filled the air, uniting everyone in a moment of pure magic. As the final chime faded into silence, the rope hung still, untouched. No one could explain the miracle, but they all felt it. Faith had awakened the bell, and the spirit of Christmas had come alive once more.
Lucy watched as the first snowflake of the season drifted down, its touch on her window sending a ripple of joy through her heart. Ever since she was a little girl, Christmas held a magic that seemed to glow long after the decorations were packed away. Determined to keep that spirit alive, Lucy began a tradition of daily festive acts, spreading joy like confetti throughout the year. Each morning, she would leave a small gift or note for a neighbor, like a secret Santa whose cheer never faded with the seasons. Her home became a haven of warmth, twinkling lights casting a perpetual glow, no matter the month outside. Friends and family were drawn to her door, eager to partake in the spirit that Lucy nurtured so lovingly. It wasn't the presents or the songs that made Christmas linger, but the love and kindness she sowed daily. Through her unending holiday cheer, Lucy proved that Christmas wasn't confined to a day. It was an everlasting state of heart.
Hi, friends. Do you think Santa likes cookies?
Oh, yes. I bet he loves cookies a whole bunch.
Yum. What kind of cookie do you think is Santa's favorite?
I think it's chocolate chip, so yummy and gooey.
Ooh, chocolate chip is super tasty. But what if he likes sugar cookies too?
Oh, sugar cookies are so sweet and fun. Maybe Santa likes both.
Yeah. How many cookies do you think he eats?
Maybe he eats 10. That's a lot of cookies.
10 cookies? Wow. Santa must have a big tummy.
He sure does. I hope we leave him yummy treats this year.
As snowflakes danced outside her window, Lily realized that Christmas spirit could live in every moment. She decided to spread this cheer year-round, turning ordinary days into extraordinary holidays. Every morning, she would gift a bright smile to strangers, her warmth as inviting as a Yule log's glow. At her workplace, she organized festive Fridays, surprising colleagues with themed treats and decor. Lily's home became a haven for community members in need, with a room always prepared for guests. Her small acts multiplied, inspiring others to sprinkle Christmas magic into their daily lives. The town basked in a continuous season of goodwill, laughter echoing through every street and alley. And so, Lily discovered the true gift of Christmas was the joy of sharing its spirit every single day. It was a brisk morning in January when Emily realized she didn't have to leave the joy of Christmas behind. The twinkling lights may have been packed away, but the warmth of the season still lingered within her. Determined to carry the festive spirit throughout the year, she started a kindness journal, jotting down small acts of goodwill. Every morning, Emily would pick a simple task from her list, a thoughtful note to a neighbor, or leaving cookies for the mail carrier. Her efforts rekindled the holiday magic all around her, spreading smiles in her community. The once quiet town buzzed with newfound joy, neighbors inspired by Emily's infectious enthusiasm. The spirit of Christmas weaved its way into the everyday lives of everyone, turning mundane moments into cherished memories. As the seasons changed, Emily realized that Christmas wasn't just a day, but a feeling she could nurture year-round. As the last remnants of December faded away, Mia found herself wishing for the magic of Christmas to linger just a bit longer. Determined to keep the spirit alive, she transformed her home into a sanctuary of twinkling lights and joyful ornaments year-round. Instead of the usual New Year's resolutions, she made a promise to celebrate kindness and generosity every day. Each morning, she would seek out small acts of goodwill, from baking cookies for neighbors to leaving cheerful notes for strangers. With every smile she received in return, her heart swelled with warmth, and the surroundings sparkled with festive cheer. Soon, her friends and family caught wind of Mia's mission and began to join her, spreading a wave of holiday happiness through shared laughter and love. The townsfolk began to decorate their own homes, and before long, the entire community radiated the joy of Christmas all year long. Ultimately, Mia realized that the magic of Christmas wasn't just in the lights or the gifts, but in the love and joy we bring to the world every day.
It was Christmas Eve, and a fierce snowstorm had grounded all flights. Daniel found himself stranded in a bustling airport, clutching his guitar case, heart racing. Tomorrow was his sister's wedding, hundreds of miles away, and he felt the weight of disappointment closing in. In a moment of desperation, he strummed a soft melody, the soothing notes weaving through the chaos. To his surprise, a small crowd gathered, swaying and humming along, their faces lighting up with shared warmth. A flight attendant paused, captivated, and whispered into her radio. Moments later, she returned with a radiant smile. "We've got a way for you to get there. A tiny mail plane is willing to take you, but you have to play a song for the pilot." Without hesitation, Daniel agreed. Hours later, he arrived just in time as the bride walked down the aisle. He began to play her favorite song, and outside, snowflakes danced through the chapel windows, as if the universe itself paused to embrace the magic of the moment.
On a frosty Christmas Eve, young Clara found herself entranced by an old snow globe in her grandmother's attic. As she gently shook it, the swirling snowflakes seemed to whisper stories of a magical world within. Suddenly, a tiny glow emerged from the miniature village inside the globe, pulling Clara deeper into its enchanting allure. Curious and courageous, Clara imagined herself within that world, and before she knew it, the room spun around her. When she opened her eyes, she stood amidst the twinkling lights and snow-covered cobblestones of the village. To her surprise, each villager welcomed her with open arms, gifting her the warmth of their festive traditions. As the clock struck midnight, Clara found herself back in the attic, clutching the snow globe with newfound affection. From then on, every Christmas held a special magic for Clara, a reminder of the secret world inside her beloved snow globe.
Imagine a world where Christmas lights twinkle not just in December, but all year round. In the small town of Evergreen Grove, the scent of pine and peppermint wafted through the air every day. For Clara, an affectionate grandmother, Christmas was a state of mind that she spread like confetti. In her cozy cottage, she baked cookies shaped like snowmen, regardless of the weather outside. Clara hosted Christmas in July picnics, where neighbors exchanged gifts wrapped in shiny foil. Children sang carols beneath the summer sun, their laughter harmonizing with the melodies of joy. The townsfolk embraced her spirit, decorating homes with wreaths and garlands throughout the seasons. As the months passed, Evergreen Grove transformed into a sanctuary of warmth and love. Each Sunday, Clara would share tales of Christmas magic by the crackling fire, filling hearts with wonder. It wasn't just about the decorations, it was about connecting and spreading kindness every day. And as the first snow fell, the townspeople realized they didn't need December to feel the warmth of Christmas. In Evergreen Grove, Christmas joy was not just a season, but a beautiful, eternal celebration of togetherness. In a quaint little town named Merivale, the spirit of Christmas illuminated the streets all year long. The townsfolk, inspired by a wise old woman, had transformed their lives into an everlasting celebration of love and kindness. Each morning, the clanking of jingle bells echoed as neighbors gathered to share homemade treats and laughter. Children decorated the town square with twinkling lights, while shop owners stocked their shelves with gifts, brightening even the gloomiest days. Festivals dotted the calendar, from the springtime egg hunt to summer's Christmas in July parade, allowing everyone to bask in festive cheer. The love shared during these moments created a bond that grew stronger than any winter frost, warming hearts and homes alike. As winter approached, the magic of Christmas enveloped Maryvale in a glow that felt like a cozy hug from the universe. In the end, the secret was clear. When joy and love are shared, every day can shine with the brilliance of Christmas.
In the quiet town of Hearthwood, nestled among frosted hills, was a curious legend about the evergreen light. Each Christmas Eve, the ancient fir tree atop Misty Peak would glow with an ethereal luminosity. Intrigued by this mysterious phenomenon, young Alara, with her inquisitive spirit, yearned to uncover its source. On a snowy twilight, she ascended the steep path, guided by the stories of warmth and hope whispered by townsfolk. As she reached the old tree, an effulgent light enveloped her, revealing a cavern of dazzling crystallized branches within its core. It was said that those who truly believed in the magic of the season could witness the hope that lived in its radiant glow. Alara returned to Hearthwood, sharing her tale of wonder and rekindling the holiday spirit among all who listened. From that eve forward, the evergreen light became more than legend. It was a symbol of shared joy and unity for Hearthwood.
After the last present was unwrapped, Mia sat in her cozy living room, wondering why the spirit of Christmas couldn't last all year. Surrounded by a flurry of glittering lights and familiar scents of pine, she felt a twinge of sadness as the holiday spirit began to fade. Inspired, she decided to sprinkle bits of Christmas cheer into each day of her life, starting with a small act of kindness. She volunteered at a local shelter where her efforts lit up the weary faces of those seeking warmth. The joy she experienced reminded her that the magic of giving did not have to wait for December. Encouraged by her own transformation, Mia invited her neighbors for a festive potluck every month. Laughter and stories filled the air, not just about the holidays, but about life and connection. They started a tradition of crafting holiday decorations together, finding festive inspiration no matter the season. Word spread, and soon her home became a hub for Christmas spirit, drawing people from all walks of life. Meanwhile, Mia began decorating her home with lights and ornaments that remained up year-round, combining seasonal themes. Families began to embrace her initiative, and before long, Christmas was a sentiment shared not on one day, but every day. In the end, Mia realized that the joy of Christmas wasn't just about the holiday. It was about love, kindness, and celebrating life together.
In a small town, Sarah toiled late at the diner, her heart heavy as she struggled to provide for her two little ones. Christmas Eve arrived, but their home felt hollow. No decorations, no feast, just an empty cupboard and a bare tree. As she tucked her children in, she whispered a prayer, clinging to hope. Christmas will come, she promised. But as dawn broke, a mysterious knock echoed through the silence. Opening the door, Sarah gasped, a basket overflowing with food, gifts wrapped in vibrant paper, and a handwritten note. It read, "For the ones who still believe, Merry Christmas." Tears streamed down her face as her children dashed to the tree, laughter mingling with joy as they tore open their presents. But when Sarah looked back outside, the street was silent, untouched by footprints. Who had done this? A kind neighbor or an anonymous benefactor? Sarah smiled, knowing deep down that this was a miracle, a reminder that faith shines the brightest on Christmas morning.
What if the warmth of Christmas could fill every day of the year? In a quaint little town, nestled between snow-capped mountains, lived a woman named Clara who cherished the holiday spirit like no other. Every December, her home was adorned with twinkling lights and the sweet aroma of baked cookies wafted through the air. But one day, as she packed away the decorations, a thought struck her. Why not keep this joy alive all year long? Inspired, Clara transformed her home into a cozy sanctuary of holiday cheer, each room reflecting a different season's charm. Spring featured pastel colors and blooming flowers, while summer rooms overflowed with vibrant beach motifs. Friends and neighbors were curious, and soon they began visiting her for warm cups of cocoa and joyous laughter. What started as an idea grew into a community celebration that embraced the spirit of giving and gratitude each month. Clara organized surprise events in every season, from pumpkin carving in autumn to colorful fireworks in summer. Amidst these festivities, strangers became friends, hearts were mended, and love flourished in the air. People began to realize that joy didn't need to be confined to a single day. It could thrive in daily acts of kindness. And so, the town learned that with Clara's guidance, every day could be wrapped in the joy and wonder of Christmas. In a small town where snowflakes danced in the air, Amelia had a secret. She believed in Christmas every single day. To her, holiday lights twinkled brightly, not just in December, but year-round, giving dull moments a sparkle. Every morning, she brewed peppermint mocha coffee, filling her home with warmth that felt like the embrace of a cozy blanket. She spent afternoons crafting handmade decorations, each piece crafted with love and joy, that decorated her home in June just as much as in December. When friends visited, they marveled at her spirit, caught up in the magic as they decorated gingerbread cookies at the heart of summer. Inspired by her unwavering joy, the townsfolk began to celebrate little moments, sharing gifts and laughter, turning ordinary days into festive occasions. As the seasons changed, Christmas spirit seeped into every corner of the town, transforming it into a haven of kindness and cheer. And so, with the spirit of Christmas alive around them, Amelia and her town learned that joy, like love, knows no season and can thrive every day of the year.
On a snowy Christmas Eve, Tom, a weary delivery driver, stumbled upon one last package in his van. No label, just a faded address that tugged at his heart. Should he ignore it? But something deep inside urged him to deliver it. He arrived at a dimly lit, run-down house. Inside, an elderly woman sat alone, her home cold and lifeless. With trembling hands, she opened the mysterious package. What she found, cozy blankets, nourishing food, and a letter from her late husband, took her breath away. It was a love letter, a promise never delivered, declaring he would always be with her, especially at Christmas. As tears streamed down her face, she whispered, "I prayed for a sign tonight." In that moment, Tom understood the forgotten package had been destined for her. The warmth that filled the room wasn't from the heater, but from the love returned just when she needed it most. A Christmas miracle delivered at last.
Somewhere in the quaint town of Evergleam, the spirit of Christmas knew no boundaries of time. Shopkeeper Bertie kept twinkling lights in his window, delighting children with unexpected glimpses of festive charm each morning. Across town, musicians harmonized holiday tunes, blending seamlessly with the humdrum of daily life. Sarah, the local baker, offered mouth-watering, gingerbread-inspired cookies, enticing visitors with the sweet aroma of cinnamon and nutmeg. In the school, art classes buzzed with creativity as children crafted ornaments that caught the eye and tickled the imagination. Families frequently gathered for spontaneous Christmas-themed dinners, complete with traditional songs and a warmth that defied even the harshest of winters. On the church steps, Carol, the town storyteller, wove tales that transported everyone into the merry heart of the season, regardless of the calendar month. Thus, in Evergleam, the joy of Christmas didn't wait for December. It lived and breathed in every day, weaving hearts tighter with love.
In the quaint village of Tinseltown, an ancient tradition awaited those who dared to believe. Among the holiday-draped homes, young Lily discovered a peculiar candle in the attic, covered in silver wax. The candle's label read, "Light only on the purest of Christmas nights." As snowflakes danced under the glow of streetlights, Lily lit the candle with a hopeful heart. Instantly, the scent of pine and cinnamon filled her home, warming her soul with cherished memories. A gentle hum rose from the candle, casting flickering silhouettes of joyful seasons past upon the walls. It was as if the essence of Christmas wrapped her heart in comfort, whispering tales of love and joy. When the final flicker faded, Lily knew the magic of the holiday lived not in gifts, but in memories shared and hearts intertwined.
In a small town filled with laughter and love, one woman decided that the joy of Christmas should never fade. Clara transformed her little home into a vibrant haven of twinkling lights, colorful ornaments, and festive decorations that remained up all year long. Each morning, she brewed hot cocoa and played classic carols, creating an atmosphere that inspired her neighbors to embrace the holiday spirit. Friends and family gathered frequently, sharing stories, gifts, and laughter, all while knowing they'd return to the warmth of Clara's ever-festive home. As seasons changed, they celebrated unique Christmases together, each themed differently, yet infused with the same love and joy. The local bakery began to sell Christmas treats year-round, and soon the whole town joined in on the cheerful tradition. Clara's unwavering spirit taught everyone that the joy of giving and kindness could brighten any day, not limited to December alone. Ultimately, the whole town flourished, bound together by a shared belief that every day could be as joyous as Christmas.
Happy Christmas! It's Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Chrysler!
Guess what, friends? I've got a Christmas tale that'll light up your holiday. Meet the Christmas crayons. Each crayon has a special holiday power. Red makes Santa's sleigh super fast. Green grows the tallest Christmas trees. And blue? It makes the snow sparkle like magic. One chilly December night, the crayons came to life. They jumped out of the box and started decorating the town. Red zoomed around, painting Santa's sleigh. Green crayon turned tiny trees into giant festive wonders. And blue? Blue sprinkled magic dust everywhere, making everything twinkle. The kids woke up to the most magical Christmas town ever. Twinkling lights, towering trees, and Santa ready to roll. They couldn't believe their eyes. All thanks to the Christmas crayons. So, this holiday season, grab some crayons and let your imagination run wild. Who knows? Maybe your crayons have holiday magic too. Happy holidays. And remember, magic is everywhere if you just believe.
In the quiet town of Evergreen, a gentle whisper of Christmas echoed all year round. The townsfolk carried the festive joy in their hearts long after the snow had melted. Sarah, a woman with a radiant smile, shared her Christmas cookies even in the sweltering heat of July. Marcus would hum carols while he worked, bringing smiles to passersby amidst the routine bustle. The town's secret lay not in decorations, but in the warmth they shared daily. Every neighbor became Santa, granting small acts of kindness throughout the seasons. As the days went by, the spirit of giving transformed Evergreen into a beacon of joy. And so, the magic of Christmas whispered on, reminding all that true joy knows no calendar. Once upon a time, in a sleepy town surrounded by snow-kissed forests, lived a woman named Elara, who adored Christmas with all her heart. Each of her days began with the scent of cinnamon and the twinkling of fairy lights, regardless of the calendar. The townsfolk watched curiously as Elara wrapped small gifts, leaving them on random doorsteps, bringing unexpected smiles to their faces. Her laughter was infectious, filling the air with the warmth of a cozy fire on a chilly winter's night. As months passed, the community slowly embraced her holiday spirit, decorating their own homes with wreaths and lights even in June. Elara became known as the perennial Christmas angel, a title she wore with pride as she hummed carols through every season. Her heartfelt belief was simple. The essence of Christmas was not limited to a day, but was embodied in kindness, giving, and warmth. And so, the town lived in a perpetual festive cheer, proving that with a little love and imagination, Christmas could indeed last all year. What if Christmas didn't have to end when the clock struck midnight on December 25th? In a quaint little town nestled between the hills, residents decided to keep the spirit of Christmas alive all year round. They hung colorful lights that twinkled against the twilight for every season, creating a mesmerizing sight. Each month, families took turns hosting themed festivities, from snowflake dances in January to berry-picking picnics in June. Children eagerly anticipated Christmas in July, where they exchanged homemade gifts and sang carols under the summer sun. The townsfolk transformed a forgotten park into Christmas Square, a wonderland of cheerful decorations and laughter. During spring, they planted vibrant flowers alongside ornaments, a reminder of Christmas blossoms in every bloom. Neighbors gathered weekly for cocoa nights, sharing stories and spreading warmth during the brisk winter evenings. They volunteered together, delivering warmth to those in need, embodying the spirit of giving beyond just the holiday. As December approached once more, they found that their hearts were fuller and spirits brighter than ever before. The joy of Christmas was not confined to decorations and gifts, but woven into their very lives and relationships. And so, in that little town, the magic of Christmas thrived every day, turning each moment into a cherished memory.
This Christmas, let's ignite a love revolution. Imagine a world where chocolate isn't just a treat, but a symbol of connection, warmth, and joy. In the heart of the holiday season, the battle lines are drawn in our sweetest war yet, the chocolate wars. Picture families and friends coming together, armed with delicious bars and truffles, spreading love instead of rivalries. Every bite of chocolate can be a bridge, mending old wounds and creating new memories. Let's choose love over conflict, sweetness over bitterness. Join us in this joyous fight. Share your favorite chocolates, gift them to someone special, and let the love flow like melted cocoa. This Christmas, let's melt hearts, not just chocolate, because love is the ultimate victory. Are you ready to take a stand for love this holiday? Let's make this Christmas unforgettable.
In the picturesque village of Evergreen Hollow, where the snow glimmers like diamonds, every day feels like Christmas. The townsfolk decided long ago that the spirit of Christmas was too extraordinary to be confined to just one day. From twinkling lights draped around cozy cabins to the melodic sound of carolers echoing through the streets, joy enveloped the village all year. The aroma of freshly baked gingerbread filled the air as children crafted delicate ornaments from pine cones and twine. No one worried about gifts found beneath trees. Instead, they exchanged laughter, kindness, and the warmth of togetherness. Elderly Mrs. Clement would often recount stories of old Christmases by the fireplace, where every listener found a piece of childhood magic. A visitor once remarked, "Evergreen Hollow has a light that never goes out," stirring a sense of wonder and intrigue. Thus, the village thrived, blissfully wrapped in a timeless embrace of perpetual cheer and the everlasting glow of Yuletide joy. Imagine waking up to the warmth of Christmas morning, not just once a year, but every single day. In the quaint town of Everwood, the townsfolk had a whimsical tradition of keeping the Christmas spirit alive all year long. They adorned their homes with twinkling lights, holly wreaths, and the scent of gingerbread lingering in the air. Children walked to school carrying red and green backpacks adorned with snowmen and reindeer. Every month, they came together for themed gatherings, from Valentine's Day candlelight dinners to Halloween costume parties with a Christmas twist. The local bakery offered special Christmas in July treats, ensuring that the magic was always at the forefront. However, it was the Secret Santa project that truly united them, where each resident sent anonymous gifts to one another throughout the year. Laughter echoed down the streets during the Christmas-themed movie marathon every summer, where families would snuggle up under blankets. As seasons changed, so did their decorations, yet the spirit remained as bright as ever, a true testament to joy and giving. The real magic happened when newcomers learned about the spirit, as they quickly embraced and spread joy to those around them. Year after year, the town became a beacon of light for the values of love, generosity, and community. And so in Everwood, every day was indeed Christmas, an everlasting celebration filled with hope and heart.
As the village prepared for a rather unremarkable Christmas, a single, non-denominational tree stood in the town square. This tree was small and seemingly plain, its branches struggling to hold the few decorations it bore. However, that silent night, something extraordinary began to unfold. As midnight approached, a soft, ethereal glow enveloped the tree, drawing villagers out of their homes in awe. Families and strangers gathered, feeling a sense of warmth and unity they hadn't known in years. The gentle light was accompanied by the faint sound of harmonious carols, as if sung by an unseen choir. Awestruck, the villagers realized that the true spirit of Christmas was not in grandeur, but in shared moments of peace and joy. From that night on, the little tree was forever remembered as the miracle of the silent night, symbolizing hope and togetherness for years to come.
In a quaint little village, nestled between snow-capped hills, Christmas was not just a season, it was a way of life. The streets were eternally adorned with twinkling lights, and carols filled the air regardless of the calendar date. Every morning, the villagers would gather in the town square to exchange small gifts wrapped in shimmery paper. Children laughed as they sledded down gentle slopes, their joyful shouts ringing like silver bells. In this village, kindness was the currency, and smiles were passed around like warm cups of cocoa. The scent of cinnamon and pine wafted perpetually through the air, inviting wandering travelers to share in the warmth. Outsiders marveled at how a spirit of giving and togetherness had knit the community so closely. And so it continued, a living testament to the power of joy embraced every day, no matter the season.
Ella pressed her nose against the frosted window pane, her heart filled with a small yet hopeful wish for this Christmas to be truly magical. The street outside glittered with festive lights, but it was the old jingle she'd heard about from her grandmother that echoed in her mind, the magic of heartfelt wishes coming true. She closed her eyes, whispering her secret desire to the twinkling stars she could barely see through the city haze. That night, while everyone slept, a soft glow filled her room, causing her eyes to flutter open. Before her stood a gentle, ethereal figure wrapped in a cloak of shimmering snow, whispering, "Every heartfelt wish finds its way to me." The spirit twirled a wand of light, revealing a scene where her family, who'd been apart for years, gathered once more, laughter uniting every heart. As the warmth of the vision enveloped her, Ella felt her heart swell with joy, realizing her deepest wish was coming true. Christmas morning arrived with laughter echoing through the halls, her family together, and the spirit of Christmas forever woven into their hearts.
Have you ever felt that magical spark of Christmas cheer? Imagine chasing that feeling like a child on Christmas Eve, heart racing with excitement. This year, let's embark on a journey to rediscover the true spirit of the season. We'll explore cozy traditions, from baking cookies that fill our homes with warmth to decorating trees that twinkle with promise. But it's more than just lights and gifts. It's about the laughter shared with loved ones, the stories told around the fire, and those moments that make us feel alive. Join me as we uncover hidden gems of joy, connect with our communities, and embrace the beauty of giving. This isn't just about chasing Christmas cheer. It's about creating memories that last a lifetime. Let's make this holiday season unforgettable together.
If you think cookies are just tasty treats, think again. Santa's cookies are full of magical surprises. Ready to hear the story? Every Christmas Eve, the North Pole buzzes with excitement. But the real magic happens in Santa's kitchen. Mrs. Claus has a special recipe for cookies that sparkle with enchantment. First, she sprinkles a pinch of North Pole snow, which makes the cookies glow in the dark. Next, she adds a dash of elf giggles to make them extra jolly. And don't forget the reindeer dust. This ingredient lets the cookies dance. Once baked, these enchanted cookies are packed into Santa's sleigh. But here's the best part. When Santa delivers them, they don't just sit under the tree. At midnight, they come to life. The cookies start to sing Christmas carols, spreading joy and laughter. They even play hide and seek, waiting to be found by excited children in the morning. Imagine waking up to a cookie concert in your living room. These magical treats remind us that the holidays aren't just about gifts, but about the magical moments we share with loved ones. So next Christmas, keep an eye out for Santa's enchanted cookies. Who knows? You might just hear the sweetest serenade as you drift off to sleep. Remember, magic is all around us during the holidays. You just need to believe. Happy holidays, everyone.
In the quaint town of Merivale, the spirit of Christmas danced through the air every single day of the year. At the center of it all was Grandma Rose, who transformed her cozy home into a festive wonderland, adorned with twinkling lights and vibrant decorations. Every morning, she would brew a pot of spiced cider, filling the house with a warm, inviting aroma. Children from the neighborhood would flock to her home, their laughter echoing like carols in the crisp air. Grandma Rose told stories of elves and reindeer, captivating the little ones with tales of Christmas magic that sparked their imagination. On Wednesdays, they hosted Christmas Craft Day, where they created handmade gifts to give to one another, celebrating the joy of giving. Every December 25th, they would throw a party, complete with a feast that rivaled the grandest of holidays. Friends and families from miles away would gather, their hearts filled with gratitude for the love that radiated in the room. As the seasons changed, Grandma Rose ensured that each month had its unique theme: love in February, gratitude in November, joy in June. Through each holiday, she reminded everyone that the spirit of giving and kindness knew no bounds. Eventually, the townsfolk started to embrace this joy, practicing kindness and generosity in their everyday lives. And so, Merivale became a place where every day felt like Christmas, honoring the true magic of love, togetherness, and joy.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
I want to go to Grandma's house for Christmas.
Yay! Grandma makes the best cookies. Do you like her cookies?
Yes, they're super yummy. And the hot cocoa, too.
Ooh, and we can play with the puppy. He's so fluffy.
Puppy cuddles are the best. I miss him.
Me too. And we can help Grandma decorate the tree.
Oh yes, I love the sparkly ornaments.
Sparkles make everything magical. Can we sing songs too?
Yes, Christmas songs make me happy.
Let's ask Mommy to take us soon.
Yay, Grandma's house, here we come.
In a small, vibrant town, there lived a woman named Clara who believed in the magic of Christmas every single day. While others put away decorations after December, Clara kept her twinkling lights aglow and a tree adorned in joyful colors. Each morning, she filled her house with the aroma of freshly baked cookies, reminding her neighbors of the sweet season. Intent on sharing her passion, she organized monthly festive gatherings to spread cheer and laughter. In January, they toasted with hot cocoa, while in April they created bouquets of freshly bloomed flowers styled like mini trees. Clara chatted with everyone, sharing stories of Christmases past and dreams for future celebrations. The laughter echoed through the seasons, with decorations evolving to reflect the themes of each month. From snowflakes in winter to blooming flowers in spring, joy transformed alongside nature's rhythms. The townsfolk, initially hesitant, gradually found themselves captivated by the charm of this year-round celebration. Bonds were forged as friends united over wreath-making in the summer and holiday card crafting in the fall. As time went on, the joy in Clara's home transcended her humble boundaries, infusing the town with warmth and love. At last, the entire community embraced the spirit of Christmas, realizing that joy is not confined to a season, but thrives in our hearts year-round.
This Christmas, get ready for the ultimate showdown of joy. Imagine a wrestling ring decked out in festive lights where holiday cheer meets high-energy action. Picture your favorite wrestlers trading their usual gear for Santa hats and reindeer antlers, bringing the spirit of the season to life in the most unexpected way. But it's not just about the wrestling, it's about the heartwarming moments that make this time of year special. Watch as competitors come together, sharing laughter and kindness, all while battling for the title of Christmas champion. This isn't just a fight for glory, it's a celebration of community, friendship, and the joy of giving. So, grab your popcorn and settle in, because this isn't just any wrestling match, it's a holiday extravaganza that will leave you cheering for more. Tune in and experience the magic of Christmas wrestling for joy.
What if Christmas spirit could wrap around us like a warm blanket every single day? In a small town, a quaint little shop opened its doors, selling all things holiday-related, year-round. Its owner, Mira, believed that the essence of Christmas, kindness, sharing, and joy, should last beyond a single day. She adorned her storefront with twinkling lights and festive wreaths that sparkled even on the sunniest of days. Every morning, she played cheerful carols, drawing passers-by into her magical world. Locals began visiting not just for gifts, but for the warm atmosphere and the sense of community she fostered. Children would gather to hear Mira's enchanting stories of Christmas magic, creating memories that sparkled in their minds. As seasons changed, Mira brought in new decorations symbolizing various cultures' winter holidays, promoting inclusion and celebration. The joy of gift-giving evolved into acts of kindness. Neighbors left cookies on one another's doorsteps like little surprises. Soon, the spirit of Christmas spread throughout the town, transforming it into a beacon of hope and cheer. Families started new traditions, celebrating kindness and love rather than focusing solely on material gifts. In the end, Mira's shop taught everyone that while Christmas might come once a year, its magic could thrive in our hearts every day. What if the joy of Christmas could be felt every day of the year? In a small town named Hollybrook, a unique tradition emerged, transforming the lives of its residents. Every morning, the townsfolk would gather to share stories, sing carols, and spread cheer, regardless of the season. They decorated their homes with lights, baked treats, and exchanged thoughtful gifts on non-holiday days. As the years passed, this joyful practice connected the community, weaving a tapestry of love and friendship. People from nearby towns began to visit, captivated by the warmth and enthusiasm that seemed to flow endlessly. One fateful winter, Hollybrook's spirit shone brighter than ever, reminding the world that joy is not limited to just one season. And so, the town thrived, forever embracing the belief that every day can be Christmas if one nurtures the spirit of giving and connection.
As the clock struck midnight on Christmas Eve, Clara noticed something peculiar about the wooden nutcracker on the mantelpiece. Instead of standing still, it suddenly winked at her and took a small bow. Awestruck, Clara watched as the nutcracker began to move, his purpose clear, saving Christmas from a forgotten wish. Deep within the festive tree, a teardrop-shaped ornament held the key to a wish made long ago by a hopeful child. With bravery and a twinkle in his eye, the nutcracker embarked on a daring quest to retrieve the ornament. Through tangles of tinsel and twinkling lights, Clara followed, amazed by the magic unfolding around her. Together, they freed the ornament, unlocking a burst of joy and light that reinvigorated the holiday spirit. As dawn approached, Clara placed the nutcracker back, now forever cherishing the magical mission that saved Christmas.
The wind howled outside the little cabin, but inside, warmth embraced Lucas as the fire crackled, and the sweet scent of cinnamon filled the air. At 10 years old, he gazed at the tiny tree in the corner, its branches bare except for a single paper star, a symbol of his creativity and hope. Beside him, his mother knitted quietly, her voice gentle. "I wish we had more decorations," she murmured. Lucas smiled brightly. "But this is perfect." Suddenly, a cheerful knock shattered the stillness. When Lucas opened the door, he was met with the joyful faces of neighbors, arms overflowing with colorful ornaments, delicious cookies, and glowing yellow lights. "Merry Christmas!" they exclaimed, their smiles infectious. In no time, the cabin transformed into a vibrant haven of laughter and joy. Lucas placed his paper star atop the tree, and together they sang carols, their voices intertwining like a warm embrace. That night, Lucas learned a powerful lesson. Christmas isn't about what you have, but how much love you can share. And in that cozy cabin, love poured in from every corner.
It was nearly midnight on Christmas Eve, and Claire found herself stranded on a dark, deserted road. The snow was falling thick, and her phone was dead. Alone and shivering, she wrapped her coat tighter and whispered a prayer for help. Suddenly, a flicker of light danced in the distance. A lantern swung in the hand of an old man. He introduced himself as Henry and, with a warm smile, guided her to a cozy cabin just down the road. Inside, the fire crackled, and the aroma of tea filled the air as he called for a mechanic on an ancient rotary phone. As dawn broke, the storm subsided and the mechanic arrived. But when Claire turned to thank Henry, the mechanic's face fell. "There's no Henry around here," he said, bewildered. "That cabin's been abandoned for years." Panic surged through her as she spun around, but the cabin vanished, leaving only untouched snow. Yet, in her pocket, she clutched the lantern, warm and glowing, a mystery that would haunt her forever.
The storm hit hard, and the city went dark. Maria lit her last candle, hoping for a little warmth. Then through the frost, Maria saw a glow. It was enough to make her step outside. Neighbors gathered, music played, and laughter filled the air. The cold felt less harsh now. Maria walked home, her heart full. The warmth of togetherness was the greatest gift of all.
In the little town of Holly Pines, Lucy believed that Christmas was more than a day. It was an emotion. Despite the passing seasons, her home twinkled with lights and the aroma of cinnamon greeted every guest. Neighbors often asked why her bell wreath stayed up, even as petals of spring adorned their gardens. "Why wait for December when joy can be shared every day?" she'd reply with a mischievous grin. Slowly, her infectious spirit spread, and soon, others began hanging garlands and sharing warmth year-round. Inspired by Lucy, children crafted snowflakes in July, and adults exchanged gifts in April sunshine. Holly Pines transformed into a perpetual wonderland of generosity and cheer, where warmth blossomed like wild roses. It turned out Lucy's simple belief turned the ordinary into something special, a never-ending miracle of everyday Christmas.
Ella's Christmas spirit had faded over the years, dimmed by the passage of time and routine. One frosty December evening, while rummaging through dusty attic boxes, she discovered a peculiar ornament she'd never seen before. It shimmered with an ethereal glow, captivating her curiosity and drawing her closer. As she gently hung it on her tree, a warm breeze swept through her living room, carrying the scent of fresh pine and cinnamon. Suddenly, the room transformed, and she found herself surrounded by loved ones, past and present, sharing laughter and joy. Each memory played out vividly, reminding her of the treasured moments that made every holiday special. With each scene, her heart swelled, reigniting her love for Christmas and all its wonders. The enchantment faded with dawn, leaving Ella smiling and filled with renewed Christmas spirit, knowing magic was always just a memory away.
What if Christmas could last forever? Imagine a world where the joy, laughter, and love of the holiday season never faded. Picture the twinkling lights, the aroma of fresh cookies, and the warmth of family gathered around the tree, sharing stories and creating memories. What if each day felt like Christmas morning? In this magical world, kindness reigns supreme, and every act of generosity sparks a chain reaction. You could wake up to surprise gifts of love and gratitude, where every heart beats with the spirit of giving. So, let's make a promise to carry this spirit beyond December. Let's embrace the magic of Christmas forevermore. Can you feel the warmth? It's time to spread that joy and make every day a celebration. Join me in this journey, and let's create a world filled with endless Christmas cheer.
Imagine a world where the joy of Christmas lights up every day of the year. What if we could break free from the countdown and embrace that festive spirit all the time? Picture this: vibrant decorations, heartwarming carols, and the aroma of gingerbread wafting through the air, not just in December, but every day. Let's fight for year-round Christmas. Join a movement that champions love, kindness, and community. Let's share gifts, spread cheer, and remind each other of the magic in giving. Because the warmth of Christmas isn't just a season, it's a feeling that can transform our lives. Are you ready to make every day feel like a holiday? Together we can turn this dream into reality. Let's ignite the spirit of Christmas 365 days a year and create a world where joy knows no bounds. Will you stand with us and spread the cheer? The battle for year-round Christmas starts now.
As Clara hurried through the park, the snow crunched beneath her boots. each step echoing her anticipation. The sky glowed with a soft pink hue as the church bells chimed, signaling the start of Christmas Eve. In her pocket, a tiny wooden bird, lovingly carved by her late father, was ready to take its place on the grand tree, just as they had done together every year. But then she spotted a little boy, tears streaming down his face, clutching a torn mitten. Kneeling beside him, Clara asked, "What's wrong, little one?" He sniffled, explaining that his only toy had vanished in the snow. With determination, Clara searched until she found the small, damp bear, his eyes sparkling with hope. The boy's smile lit up the cold night, and in gratitude, he gifted her a delicate paper snowflake. Inside the church, Clara hung her wooden bird next to the snowflake, realizing that Christmas isn't just about memories of the past. It's about the warmth of new connections and the memories we create together.
Imagine waking up to the cheerful sound of bells and the scent of pine, not just once a year, but every single morning. In a quaint little town, nestled between snow-capped mountains, residents had a delightful tradition of celebrating Christmas throughout the year. They believed that the joy found in December should spill over into all months, brightening even the gloomiest of days. Every month, families would come together to decorate their homes with twinkling lights, vibrant ornaments, and fragrant wreaths. From January snowflakes to July sunflowers, each holiday brought a unique twist to the festivities. A community garden flourished with plants shaped like Christmas trees, adorned with colorful bulbs during the summer. Children swirled around in the park, exchanging handmade cards filled with love and cheer, just like in December. On the 25th of each month, a mini Christmas gathering invited everyone to feast on festive treats: gingerbread in March, pumpkin pie in September, and peppermint bark in February. The spirit of giving never waned. Locals organized charity drives that encouraged helping hands all year long. The atmosphere buzzed with kindness as warm hugs and cheerful smiles became ever present. As the town celebrated their final holiday of the year, they looked around, realizing that their lives were decorated with a constant sparkle of joy. In that magical place, Christmas was not an end, but a joyful beginning that never ceased to inspire every heart throughout the seasons.
Snowflakes danced beneath the warm glow of street lamps as Emily rushed through the town square, clutching a small worn gift box tied with a faded ribbon. It was Christmas Eve, and inside lay her grandfather's old pocket watch, the very one he had sold years ago to buy her a coat when she was little. After endless searching, she had finally found it in a dusty antique shop just hours before. As she approached the nativity scene, her family gathered, their voices blending in joyful carols, the star above shimmering like a beacon of hope. With a deep breath, she placed the box in her grandfather's hands. His eyes widened, filled with disbelief, then misty with emotion. "You remembered," he whispered, his voice quivering with gratitude. In that moment, Emily discovered the true magic of Christmas. It wasn't about the gifts or the lights. It was about love rekindled, memories treasured, and families reunited. The watch ticked softly, a reminder that the greatest gift of all is simply being home.
Imagine this, a balmy July day, the sun shining bright, and yet the spirit of Christmas fills the air. Welcome to Christmas in July, where joy knows no season. Picture twinkling lights, festive decorations, and the aroma of gingerbread cookies wafting through your home. This isn't just about nostalgia. It's an opportunity to gather with loved ones, share laughter, and create memories that last a lifetime. Why not embrace the magic of Christmas in the summer? Set up a cozy outdoor movie night with your favorite holiday classics, or have a gift exchange that brings smiles and surprises. Let's make this a celebration of kindness and giving, just like the holiday spirit urges us to do. So, are you ready to sprinkle a little holiday cheer into your summer? Join the fun and make this July unforgettable.
In a dusty closet, there sat an ugly Christmas sweater, feeling like the odd one out among sleek, trendy outfits. But deep down, it held a dream to dazzle at the holiday party and be cherished for its unique charm. One magical day, a little girl stumbled upon it. Instead of turning away, she saw the vibrant colors and quirky patterns as treasures waiting to shine. With her creative flair, she adorned the sweater with festive accessories and paired it with a joyful skirt. At the party, eyes widened and smiles blossomed as everyone noticed the transformed sweater. It became the star of the night, radiating confidence and joy. This Christmas, let this story remind you that true beauty lies in how you wear your confidence. With a sprinkle of love and a dash of imagination, even the most overlooked can shine brilliantly.
In the small town of Maplewood, snow blanketed the streets and Christmas lights twinkled in cozy homes. But 12-year-old Edward felt different. His father was overseas, and the house felt empty. That night, he whispered, "Maybe if I dream hard enough, Christmas will feel happy again." Edward's first dream took him to the Forest of Forgotten Joys, where a boy handed him a lantern, saying, "Your joy is hiding." As they found memories of his dad and mom, Edward's lantern glowed brighter. The next night, he entered the Workshop of Wonder, where elves reminded him, "Hope is stronger than you think." He saw his father in a snow globe, filling him with hope. On Christmas Eve, he visited the Hall of Christmas Dreams. A woman told him, "Love is on its way to you," and gave him a blank book to write his ending. He wrote, "My dad comes home for Christmas." On Christmas morning, Edward found his father by the tree, and they embraced. The house was filled with love and joy. That night, Edward opened the book to see his dream come true, knowing that Christmas dreams can become miracles.
Amelia stood on her front porch, feeling the crisp air filled with a scent of peppermint pine all year round. In her quaint little town, Christmas wasn't just a holiday. It was a way of life. Around every corner, twinkling lights and tinsel-draped trees painted the streets with festive cheer. The townsfolk wore cozy sweaters daily, exchanging warmth and gifts, spreading happiness continuously. Every morning, the sweet echo of jingle bells played, uniting everyone in a melody of community spirit. Visitors would arrive curious and skeptical, only to leave immersed in the charming enchantment. Rumors began to spread that the town was enchanted, as laughter and smiles were plentiful. In this magical place, Amelia realized that when love and kindness reigned, every day felt like Christmas. What if the warmth of Christmas could fill every single day of the year? In a quaint little town, Clara decided to create a legacy of joy, transforming her home into a Christmas wonderland all year. Strings of lights twinkled through her garden, and the faint aroma of gingerbread lingered in the air, month after month. Every morning, Clara would brew peppermint tea and hang new ornaments on her evergreen tree, sharing smiles with her neighbors. Children would gather outside her door, waiting eagerly for the sounds of carols and the soft jingle of bells. She organized festive events, from snowball fights in July to pumpkin carving competitions in December, blending holiday spirit into everyday life. On birthdays and anniversaries, Clara gifted handmade ornaments, reminding everyone that love is the true essence of Christmas. Her friends joined in, bringing their families to celebrate a seemingly endless holiday spirit. As the seasons changed, Clara adorned her home with the colors and themes of each festivity, adding to the magic. People far and wide traveled to witness Clara's mesmerizing home, bringing their holiday cheer with them. Years passed, yet the joy Clara cultivated remained, tucked within everyone's heart, spreading warmth like a cozy blanket. In a world where joy was often fleeting, Clara had gifted her town a treasure, the beauty of every day feeling like Christmas. What if the twinkle of Christmas lights could illuminate every day of the year? In a quaint little town, there lived a woman named Clara who loved everything about the holiday. She cherished the laughter of family gatherings, the aroma of freshly baked cookies, and the magic of twinkling lights. Instead of waiting for December, Clara decided to celebrate the joy of Christmas all year. She decorated her home with festive ornaments in every season, spring daffodils mingled with winter snowflakes. On sunny afternoons, she hosted picnics with Christmas carols playing softly in the background. Neighbors began to notice her unusual cheer and were drawn to her contagious spirit. They joined her in her quest, crafting handmade decorations and singing songs from the heart. Soon, the entire community was embracing this year-round celebration, transforming mundane moments into joyful gatherings. Children cherished the excitement of surprise gift exchanges in summer, while adults found comfort in cozy evenings filled with laughter. As time went on, the town echoed with holiday spirit, proving that joy need not wait for a calendar. And so, the light of Christmas flickered bright in their hearts, reminding them that happiness can indeed last every day of the year. Imagine a world where the spirit of Christmas fills the air every single day. In a small town, nestled among snow-capped mountains, lived a family that made this dream a reality. They transformed their home into a winter wonderland, adorned with twinkling lights and festive decorations throughout the year. Neighbors initially were puzzled, questioning their choice to celebrate an entire year of Christmas. However, curious children soon flocked to their home, drawn by the warmth and cheerful laughter that echoed from within. Each morning, the family gathered around the table, sharing stories and hot cocoa, reminding one another of the season's values of love and generosity. On the first day of spring, they hosted a Christmas in Bloom festival, incorporating flowers into their favorite traditions. In summer, they created a Sunshine and Santa Day, complete with beach games and sandcastle building contests. As autumn approached, they initiated a harvest cheer event with homemade pumpkin pies and heartfelt gratitude for the year's blessings. Soon, the entire town began to embrace this newfound joy, transforming their lives and community spirit. The magic of Christmas wasn't just limited to December anymore. It had become a way of living that brought everyone together. And so, the family proved that the essence of Christmas, joy, love, and unity, could thrive in every season, turning their small town into a year-round celebration. What if every day could sparkle with the magic of Christmas? In a small town, an elderly woman named Miriam decided to decorate her home with holiday lights year-round. Her neighbors were amused at first, but soon they were drawn to the warm glow of her cheerful abode. As the seasons changed, Miriam shared cookies, carols, and heartfelt stories with everyone who visited. Children laughed under twinkling lights, while families made her house a holiday destination in every season. Inspired by Miriam's joy, others began to host spontaneous Christmas in July gatherings, complete with ornaments and festive treats. The spirit of togetherness took over the town, transforming it into a cheerful community that embraced holiday spirit all year long. They exchanged presents on random weekdays and created new traditions that honored the season's generosity. With each shared laugh and heartfelt moment, the meaning of Christmas morphed into something deeper, an appreciation for love and connection. Miriam became the heart of the community, her home the beacon of joy in a fast-paced world. After years of spreading kindness, she realized that the true gift of Christmas was not in the decorations, but in the people surrounding her. And so, in this small town, the magic of Christmas lived on, reminding everyone that joy can shine brightly, no matter the day.